Second installment of Basecamp Television starts right now. Well, today we got something real special for you. We're going to be going on a porcupine hunt in central Minnesota. Now, a porcupine is kind of a misunderstood animal and not a lot of people chase them, but ever since they started migrating in from the Black Hills in the past 10 to 15 years where they got some pretty good populations of them, that's when I started chasing them here in central Minnesota. The porcupine can really decimate a deer population in any given area.
Yeah, they're pretty... Oh, what?
Don't question me. The only animal that
only
animal that I know of that is actually meaner than a porcupine is a beaver.
So, you know, on the topic of quiet, you know, string bats are awesome. I mean, that's, you know, they quiet your strings, they take a lot of decibels out of your vibration in your strings and stuff like that, which is great. But they also, which I don't know if even the Vaportrail guys know this, they have a secondary purpose. Because I was at the doctor the other day and, you know, just had a vasectomy and stuff like that, but he said, you know, you got to practice safe sex until we are sure that this whole thing is worked out. So what I did, I think they thought I was just spoofing them. I ordered up a couple thousand of them string bats and put them all over the headboard, just glued them on there because they're soft and they're squishy, and I was just trying to practice safe sex.
Yeah, but I can tell you right now that porcupine ate. The scat was right there and the horn was right there. It was obvious that that porcupine had passed that scat at the base of that tree.
Hold on a second. You want another one?
You know, that brings up another key point. When you're in the woods, you want to have bottles for that reason right there. Bottles are a lot easier to open out in the woods. Cans can be relatively noisy and they have a tendency to spoil a hunt.
Yeah,
So
you can get those plastic screw tops bottles. I mean, those are the absolute best because then, you know, you're done drinking, put the cap back on it, you're good to go for a
What about a red Solo cup?
I'd lift it up.
Does that work?
Shit, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention too, as a special part later on in the show, we're actually later on in the show, episode 2, we're gonna have Charlie Sheen on.
Oh yeah, he's an excellent archer. I mean,
great guy, great all-around guy. He's really got a level head about himself, and I can really relate to him.
Yeah, the shot presented itself. You executed it.
Yeah, I mean, I was there for a while, and he completely unaware of my presence.
Was he in lockdown?
So you need to try to keep the content relevant to the show. You ever seen a porcupine breed?
Is this a joke?
How do you think that works?
I don't know. It's got to be a...
I bet you that's why they move real slow like that. Because, man, if my woman was all sticky like that, I'd be moving like this around her too, being careful that nothing bad was going to happen. You know?
Yeah.
I got to imagine that's the way it goes.
I can take a few to the forearms, but you get down into the boys. I don't know.
It's probably... Did you hear they killed a big boar porcupine down in southwest Minnesota recently? Another one they thought came from the Black Hills. Apparently a guy saw it go in a culvert. He went and got his buddy, and his buddy chased it out of there. And then his buddy shot it as it was running away. There's pictures of it in the paper.
That was a cougar.
That was not a cougar.
That was a cougar.
That was not a cougar. You don't... Cougars don't hang out in culverts. They hang out in bars in Minneapolis.
No, cougar. I'll show you. I'll get the picture. I'll show you. Seriously.
I've had about enough. This is a pretty major accomplishment in any archer's life, killing a big boar porcupine. And I think we're going to close out the second installment of Basecamp Television.
Did you kill it?
Yeah, I killed it.
Oh, okay.
I shot it. Oh, you haven't seen it be shot yet. Anyway, watch this. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of work. Shit. I think I might have hit him on the air as he was coming down. So that's going to close out our second.
Wait, Charlie Sheen, wasn't he supposed to be on the show?
Oh, that's right. Hey, Charlie, come on. Charlie! Come on out here and do that thing you wanted to do with the bow and arrow. And then we'll close out the second episode of Basecamp Television.
All right, that's good. That's fair.